You mean as far as the buy and hold philosophy?
No, taking options in certain positions. If you're not
99.9% of the people should not be buying options.
Right, that's the point.
They shouldn't be in commodities. They shouldn't be trading stocks.
Right.
I mean, I've been associated with the stock brokerage and business and economics and all of that for 50 years. I was a broker for 28 years, the largest gold silver stockbroker in the world. I was a professional trader for 25 years. Don't do it. You'll lose.
Amen to that. There's the rules of this: we win, you lose. Go ahead, Tom. Anything else?
I just want to again congratulate all those people that have followed Bob's edicts, and I happen to be one of them. And in the long run, we win and they lose, no matter how much the elitists like George Soros and these criminals at Morgan Stanley and J.P. Morgan Chase short the market and have all these short positions. Sooner or later, like our old Reverend Wright here in Chicago would say, the chickens come home to roost.
Amen to that. Anyway, God bless, Tom. Thanks so much. Give my best to your wife. Let's go to Clem calling from Ohio. Our telephone number is 1-888-24-LIBERTY. 1-888-24-LIBERTY or 464-8295. And hi, Clem. How are you doing?
Hey, how you doing there, Dr. Scott? Stan.
Doing fine, thank you.
Hey, where are those 50 million displaced useless eaters? Have they all went to the camps? Bob, do you know?
No, I think they're still wandering around waiting to be picked up and shipped.
Oh. Shipped and chipped, huh?
Chipped and then shipped, perhaps.
Okay.
These people got some diabolical ideas, that's for sure.
The elite really do intend to eliminate...
You know what, Bob? And Dr. Stan, I would recommend everybody, it should be college-accredited course, as a matter of fact. Endgame by Alex Jones. It's a movie called Endgame.
Yes, we do carry that, and we recommend that. We recommend his Camp FEMA. Certainly, we recommend his new DVD, The Fall of the Republic. I think one of the most important ones is the films he shot when he actually sneaked into the Bohemian Grove, where you'll actually see the leaders of our country with their black robes and their candles and the chants and the feigned human sacrifice before a symbol, a replica of the Owl of Moloch. But go ahead.
You know, they dug that owl out of the side of a hill in the Golan Heights. That thing is 40 feet tall.
Well, I don't know where they got it. But do you have a question for us, Clem?
Well, that owl was used originally for the worship Moloch. They would throw the children into that fire, old drum, so that you couldn't hear the children screaming while they were burning to death. And they're doing it again today and getting away with it.
Well, I don't know about that, but thanks so much. Go ahead, Bob.
Well, I don't know of what he speaks, so
no, I
really
certainly don't know either. That owl did not come from the Golan Heights, and they're not certainly having human sacrifices there. So I think that this is obviously one of those calls. Where do you hear some of them right here on radio? They are to discredit those of us who are pointing out that there really are secret societies. There really are people who worship Lucifer. And then you come up with something like that to discredit what we say. So go ahead, Bob. Our telephone number is 1-888-24-LIBERTY or 464-8295. Go ahead. So what do you think is happening? What about this meeting they had over in Davos? Was this just another place where they had a lot of expensive lunches and breakfasts? Do you think they actually came up with anything important?
Well, I think they came up with a great deal important. They were the regulators and then the movers and the shakers, the people from the top of many businesses throughout the world. You might call it a junior Bilderberg meeting. And they did all kinds of things behind the scenes that you'll never hear about. And they had a great time at Cloisters, at their skiers. Actually, I find it a very dull town, and there's much better places in Switzerland to go to. But that's what they were there for, a good time, and somebody else paid for it.
All right, fine. Well, now, of course, the next question is certainly what is going to happen to the American market, which then it was up almost to 10,700, and now it's pushing 10,000. And certainly there are many very well-versed experts who are saying, look, we're being told we're having a recovery, but we continue losing jobs. How can you have a recovery when you're losing jobs? We're told things are getting better, but people are still losing their homes. We're told things are getting better, but suddenly why we're not exporting. People are not buying things as much. China does not have any excess money. The balance of payments between America and China is falling, so that China doesn't have money to buy our bonds. We have to borrow $4 to $5 billion every single day to pay our debts. Where's the money coming from? Are we going to Weimarize? Are we going to Weimarize the American public like they Weimared the currency in pre-Hitler Germany?
Well, I don't know which way they're going to go. As I spoke earlier on the program regarding that, they've done a lot of cutting back on the creation of money and credit, and they're on the edge right now. And if they don't go back to increasing money and credit or increasing money and credit within the total system, it's going down. And maybe this is it. You mentioned the stock market, and I've been projecting somewhere between 28 and 4,200 on the Dow. And Richard Russell came out yesterday and talked about 1,000 on the Dow.
Oh, wait a minute now. You're talking about the Dow Jones, which is today at 10,000, and Richard Russell is saying a Dow of 1,000?
That's right.
Well, Richard's been around for a long time. In fact, I thought he was an old man when I first got started when I was back in '62. So I said he is.
Well, he's older than you.
He's older.
8 years older than you.
And because I think it's important for people to understand that very smart people, I think we're in for very difficult times. Well, our guest has been Bob Chapman, and we want to say prepare yourself for the difficult times that lie ahead.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.